That deep emotional conviction of the presence of a superior reasoning power, which is revealed in the incomprehensible universe, forms my idea of God. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. I cannot imagine a God who rewards and punishes the objects of his creation and is but a reflection of human frailty. I do not believe in the God of theology who rewards good and punishes evil. I shall never believe that God plays dice with the world. God may be subtle, but he isn't plain mean. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. People love chopping wood. In this activity, one immediately sees results. Perfection of means and confusion of ends seem to characterize our age. When the solution is simple, God is answering. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Love is a better teacher than duty. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. It is my conviction that killing under the cloak of war is nothing but an act of murder. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Anyone who doesn't take truth seriously in small matters cannot be trusted in large ones either. Before God, we are all equally wise and equally foolish. I do not believe that civilization will be wiped out in a war fought with the atomic bomb. Perhaps 2/3 of the people of the earth will be killed. One strength of the communist system of the East is that it has some of the character of a religion and inspires the emotions of a religion. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. We still do not know 1,000% of what nature has revealed to us. The fear of death is the most unjustified of all fears, for there's no risk of accident for someone who's dead. The environment is everything that isn't me. It was the experience of mystery, even if mixed with fear, that engendered religion. The unleashed power of the atom has changed everything save our modes of thinking, and we thus drift toward unparalleled catastrophe. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. I think and think for months and years. 99 times, the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. He who joyfully marches to music in rank and file has already earned my contempt. He has been given a large brain by mistake, since for him the spinal cord would suffice. If you are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. True art is characterized by an irresistible urge in the creative artist. Everyone should be respected as an individual, but no one idolized. Time is what prevents everything from happening at once. It is strange to be known so universally and yet to be so lonely. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? I am not only a pacifist, but a militant pacifist. I am willing to fight for peace. Nothing will end war unless the people themselves refuse to go to war. Politics is for the present, but an equation is for eternity. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. Joy in looking and comprehending is nature's most beautiful gift. God does not play dice. Confusion of goals and perfection of means seems, in my opinion, to characterize our age. Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, imagination encircles the world. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Science is a wonderful thing if one does not have to earn one's living at it. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. The only source of knowledge is experience. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. The greatest scientists are artists as well. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. The man who can make hard things easy is the educator.